Welcome to Fogo Island, just a hop, skip, and a ferry ride off the northeast coast of the island portion of Newfoundland and Labrador. For hundreds of years, Fogo has been considered isolated and off the beaten path, and suddenly the world is beating a path to its door. Why? People talk. Plus, Fogo has a lot going for it. The only two things they don't have? Shy people and bad views. Welcome to Fogo. It's like nowhere else on Earth. Here I am in the community of Tilting on Fogo Island, and this is Fergus Foley. Hello, Fergus, how are you?
How are you?
Good to see you, sir. I've been told you're a bit of an ambassador.
Well, yes, I guess you could call me.
You know what's going on.
I do, yes.
And we are here, and this, what do we have behind us here?
We have a stage, a fishing stage.
This is not a stage as in the world is your stage. This is a fishing stage.
Essentially, they were a little fish plants unto themselves.
So your people were fishermen?
Yes.
Going back how far, like 30, 40 years?
Over 100 years. I think I'm 7th or 8th generation Irish, so we're here a long time.
No, I'm guessing you deal with a lot of people like myself where I'm from here who are just visiting?
Yeah, I do.
And so where are they all coming from?
They come from all over the globe.
They
everywhere.
are?
Yes.
Because what you have here is a mix of old and new, because it is like stepping back in time in some places, but then you have this new inn, which is like very cutting edge, modern.
It is. And
luxurious.
Very luxurious.
Look who it is, the innkeeper of the Fogo Island Inn, Zita Cobb. Hello, Zita, how are you?
Welcome to the Fogo Island Inn.
What is this?
This is it.
This is astounding.
It's 2 big boxes, actually.
You were raised on Fogo Island.
Right over there.
Right over there, in a slightly smaller building than this one.
Made of wood, too, though.
Yeah, and you went away. You did well.
I went away twice, yes.
You came home. You opened an inn.
Well, it used to make me mad.
Yeah.
When I travel around the world and I see all these beautiful inns.
Right.
That people who are not nearly as inclined to hospitality as Fogo Islanders are, have. And Fogo Islanders are genetically and culturally the most hospitable people on the planet. But we never had an inn.
Did Newfoundlanders, those hospitable Fogo Islanders, did they think you were mad? Like, she's up there building an inn. It's a giant box right on the water.
Who's gonna...
Mental.
Who's gonna
Did
come
they
to
think
Fogo
that?
Island? Yeah.
Who's gonna come here?
Who's gonna come here? Exactly, yeah. A few people thought that, but
Right.
I always think if 10% of the people believe in what you're doing, it's gonna be good.
This is your brother?
That's him.
How many brothers are there?
There's 6.
Did you have any brothers that went off to the mainland?
He did.
Where did you go?
Toronto.
What'd you do up in Toronto?
Worked in a factory.
Really? How long were you up there?
13 years.
Did you love it?
No.
No?
I love this place better. So
Right.
It's always calling me back.
He says growing up, all you did was work, fly kites, and walk on stilts.
Yeah, and pick berries.
And pick berries.
In the summer.
Now, was picking berries, was that for fun or was that for...
That was necessity.
you had to do that?
Yes. Yeah.
Who's the kite builder in the family?
Well, my father used to be the kite builder, but since my father died now, he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He passed it on.
Oh, another brother.
Yes,
Martin.
Yes.
What's this, Martin?
Oh, that's the tail of the kite.
Okay, now does he have this just here because I was coming, or is he the type of fella be making a kite?
Oh, no, he's been making kites for the last few years.
Right.
And this is the Eaton's catalogue, of course.
Right. What do you use for an Eaton's catalogue now that Eaton's is gone? That's the real tragedy of the Eaton's empire crumbling.
We'd use brown paper to cover that frame.
Right.
This is the finished product here.
Wow, that's something.
So you'd attach the tail here.
Right.
Of course, that kept the thing in balance.
Sometimes you had too much tail, and sometimes you didn't have enough tail.
That's life. The tail is not decoration. The tail actually...
Oh, it serves a big... Yes.
No.
You couldn't fly this without a tail. It's not going to be steady in the air.
Yeah.
We call it wobbling. You know, wobbles like that, you know? Like...
I just love hanging out with you guys talking about tail. Oh, look. Where do they come from?
I just made them.
That's the way we used to get on it.
Right. And then so you just hang out.
We'd hang out, you know, have a little bit of a fight, you know.
Dude, you're not 11 years old. We need a safe word here on Fogo Island.
Takes a little bit of getting used to, not bad. How do you feel?
I feel high, is what I feel.
What we do if we got tired, Rick,
Yeah.
we just find a building and just hang out.
Hang on, I'm coming.
And we just hang out. How much have you had to drink this morning?
I haven't had a drop. Would people be surprised if they look out now and they saw you going down the street on stilts?
They would now if I went down
They
now.
would.
But years, when I was a kid, you know, nobody would bother. It was an everyday activity.
What would be weirder if they saw you on stilts or they saw you jogging down the street in track pants?
Well, if they saw you jogging down the street in track pants, they'd say you were wearing out your heart.
I didn't know this was a 19-person operation. At least we know no one's gonna get lost. Yeah!
Doesn't matter, he's not completed.
Whoa, that is... Ow, ow! I got it! I need these hands for typing. Wow, that's beautiful. We look like one of those Newfoundland tourism ads.
Yes.
Come,
Come,
be with me. I'm Seamus. Were you nervous?
I was a bit nervous.
I guess you were.
There's always a chance your kites won't fly.
That's right, that's called performance anxiety.
It is, yes.
But you got him up.
It was a stressful morning for me.
Yeah.
We gotta keep your eye on that kite.
Oh, yeah, we do.
You know, you gotta forget about the camera every once in a while.
Well, I try. Do you like that kite? That's a homemade kite. Grab on there. Here you go. That's right. We need some professional assistance here. There we go. Thank you, Ed. Thanks very much, brother. Thank you, Fergus. That was unbelievable.
Way to go. You're a professional kite flyer.
It's a great day for flying a kite.
Wonderful.